DotA's road is ever long.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Esports Money ZSM, Mac10, whatever you want to call me, and welcome to my guide to jungling Terrorblade. This is the first of several guides in 2017 that I'll be making related to Terrorblade, and this is because there are several ways to play the hero correctly. At least, there are a lot of ways to play the hero, but there are more than one way to play him correctly, in my opinion. The ideal way to play him is to get as much money as possible on the hero, because the hero is a hard carry that loves to push and just needs money for his items because his stat gain sucks and he can do so much with stats because he's an illusion-based hero. But there are more than one way. There are multiple ways to get this huge amount of money. So the first way is simple. You get a Midas and you farm, and that's what we're going to be doing here. The second way is a little older, a little more traditional, and the way that you get the money in this method is you actually build Terrorblade as a hero that can kill neutrals as quickly as possible, and then use this to take control of as many neutral camps across the map as you can. And so I actually like to take my Midas build and transition into that, which basically means a slightly slower version of this original build, but once I've caught up, then I'm actually even better, because now I have a Midas and my gold's growing even faster, and I want to be 6 slotted as quickly as possible because I'm a Terrorblade. I'm really rushing. When I'm playing Terrorblade, I don't want to be fighting enemies. I don't want to be picking people off until I've got a few items, and really I don't ever feel really comfortable with Terrorblade until I've got a minimum of like 4 big items. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to rush a Hand of Midas, which is what this guide covers, and then I'm going to immediately buy brown boots and a poor man's shield, and then I'm going to build a Ring of Aquila. You can actually build an additional item. You can get another Wraith Band on top of that if you want, but I don't really do that anymore because I'd be selling it so quickly. But I get the Ring of Aquila, brown boots, and the poor man's shield in the reverse order of what I just said. And then I build my brown boots into boots of travel. Once I have that, I'm moving so quickly and I'm high enough level, because I have a Midas on top of this, that I can actually kill medium camps with my illusions if I skipped my ultimate and maxed out my first 2 abilities. I typically skip my ultimate at level 1 on Terrorblade, I get it at level 9, and then I start leveling my Q. I prefer to actually level up most of the time I will level up Terrorblade's skills before I start putting money or points into his talents. So once I do that, if I am confident with my illusion's ability to kill camps, then I will send the illusions to kill the camps, and I'll use my hero in lane. If I'm not confident in that, then I will send my hero to fight camps, and I will send my illusions to lane and last hit. And the reason it sounds counterintuitive, but the reason I do this is because I want to be watching the lane, because I need to be able to last hit and I don't want to push unnecessarily. So that's where my eyeballs will be. So if Terrorblade is in the jungle and gets picked while I have my illusions that I'm microing in the lane, I might not be able to catch it quickly enough to prevent myself from dying. Also, please ignore the bots following me around. If you run a bot match and you play Terrorblade, there's a bug where if you use Metamorphosis and then illusions, the bots will just follow you around just indefinitely for no reason. So I'm going to have my Midas here relatively quickly, but again, once I get the Midas, it's basically just, I'm going to continue to farm. I'm just going to keep farming and farming and farming. One thing that I will do is once I have my Boots of Travel, my next item will be a Dragon Lance, and then typically a Sanjin Yasha, Eye of Skadi, Hurricane Pike, Manta Style in that order. I usually get Manta Style very, very late because, again, this hero doesn't have a lot of stats. It does a lot of damage, but his illusions are not very tanky, so I want his illusions to be strong. If you get a Manta Style as your first item, that's not a big power spike because the illusions die so quickly. But if you're really, really tanky and you get a Manta Style in the late game, that's actually a much larger spike in power. So I'll do all of those things, and again, the Sanjin Yasha is just really good for stats. and the Dragon Lance is great for stats, and it also gives you increased range. So that's my general build for Terrorblade. That's my general goal. And once I have my Boots of Travel, I will also look for towers to push across the map, basically play a little bit of Rat Dodo while I'm farming to be more efficient. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe. My name is Esports Bunnies, ESM, Mac10, whatever you want to call me, and stay tuned for many more detailed Terrorblade guides. Hope this guide helps you out, and have a wonderful evening. Peace out, guys.